The main events in computer and ICT history can be divided into 4 periods, namely the pre-mechanical age, the mechanical age, the electromechanical age, and the electronic age. All these periods span thousands of years, dating all the way back to 3000 BC and until today, the current time that we are living in. In this video, we will talk about what happened in each of the periods mentioned earlier. The pre-mechanical age happened between 3000 BC until 1450 AD. During this period of time, people communicate with one another through verbal communication, where they speak and talk to one another. And later on, they use simple picture drawings that were drawn out on rocks or cave walls. For example, the petroglyphs and the Egyptian wall drawings. Next, when the invention of pen and paper, as well as language and alphabetical system were in place, people moved to communicating by writing down words and sentences on the medium, for example, paper. Later on, people decided that they need to keep track of quantities as well as perform simple calculations. Hence, they came out with simple devices to help them in the task of calculation and keeping track of the quantities. With that, manual devices known as manual calculators were created. Among the earliest non-manual calculators is the abacus, which was used by people in Rome, Japan, India, Greece, and other places. The abacus is shaped in a rectangle form, and it consists of beads that were fixed or mounted on rods. In order to use this abacus, you will need to know how to move the beads up and down, and you will need to understand what does each bead means, because each bead symbolizes a certain number. The mechanical age took place between the year 1450 until the year 1840. During this period of time, the manual calculator progressed into mechanical calculator. Mechanical calculators are powered by wheels, gears, and levers. In order to work this calculator, the operator or a person is needed to enter the data and then move the wheels, gears, or levers in order to perform calculation. Among the well-known mechanical calculators are the Pascaline, which was invented by a Frenchman called Blaise Pascal, the Schickard calculator, and the de Colmar arithmometer. Towards the end of the mechanical age, an English mathematician, Charles Babbage, came out with two mechanical calculators known as the difference engine and also the analytical engine. The difference engine is powered by steam operators and has more than 4,000 gears, levers, and wheels to perform calculations. As for the analytical engine, it is one of the bases for the modern computer with concepts such as processors, memory, output, and user-defined data. The period between the year 1840 to 1940 is known as the electromechanical age. This period marks the beginning of the telecommunications field with the inventions of telephone, radio, Morse code, and telegraph. These technologies would become the basis of advancements and progress in the information and communication field. In the late 1800s, Herman Hollerith produced a machine called the tabulating machine, which was used to tabulate census results conducted by the US Census Bureau. Hollerith then went on to incorporate International Business Machines Corporation, IBM, which would remain as one of the major industry players until today. In 1939, IBM came out with a machine called the Harvard Mark I, or the Automatic Controlled Sequence Calculator, which is a computer that is about 51 feet in length, 8 feet in height, and weighs about 5 tons. The electronic age started in the year 1940 until present, which is the current time that we are living in. The significant invention during this period of time is the electronic numerical integrator and calculator, or its short form name ENIAC. The ENIAC was created for the US Army to calculate trajectory for its artillery during the World War II. ENIAC is huge. It is more than 100 feet in length, more than 10 feet in height, and weighs about 30 tons. ENIAC was also used to calculate atomic energy as well as trajectories for new artillery technologies. Then, after ENIAC came the UNIVAC, which was smaller but yet more powerful than the ENIAC. UNIVAC was popular among businesses as it is available commercially as opposed to ENIAC. The Harvard Mark I, ENIAC and also UNIVAC are huge computers that got people thinking that if they want computers to be more usable and affordable, they need to start downsizing the parts. Hence come smaller computers in the years after that. Computers such as the personal computer, the laptop, smartphones, tablets, and also wearables like what we are seeing today.